From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. New Promise Neuropathy specializes in treating patients with neuropathy, typically in the senior community. They work to reverse the effects of their symptoms without any medication. It sounds very interesting. We have Dr. A here to tell us about New Promise, and thank you so much for being here today. How are you doing?
Thank you, David. Great. Doing great. Glad to be here.
So first, can you tell me what y'all specialize in?
Absolutely. So we specialize in peripheral neuropathy, and neuropathy is anytime our nerves don't function anywhere in the body, don't function correctly. And peripheral neuropathy is when our distal peripheral nerves are not functioning. So basically in your fingertips and hands or arms or in your feet and toes and legs. And it's very, very common. This is unfortunately an extremely debilitating and common condition that occurs worldwide, and it has multiple etiologies. So our nerves are organs. They need blood supply, just like our heart and lungs. Our nerves have blood supply going to them, giving them the oxygen, nutrient, and blood supply that they need. And as we age through cardiovascular effects or high cholesterol and antigens and different plaque and buildup, that we get atherosclerosis, we get hardening of our arteries. The microcirculation, these distal blood vessels out in the distal extremities in our feet and legs actually get hampered and we don't get ample blood supply. So our nerves start degenerating, and then we can end up with neuropathic symptoms, which could be pain. And the pain is not like typical, arthritis aching pain. It's burning and tingling and pins and needles. So it's like electric-like pains, essentially. And then we can end up with numbness, so you lose your ability to sense items and you lose your sensation. And then people end up with imbalance or have gait and coordination problems. And then ultimately we get weakness, so we end up on canes and walkers and wheelchairs, which is really unfortunate. And then people have rashes and ulcers and wounds and complications such as amputations. So it's very, very common, and it occurs from diabetes, from cancer, from alcohol, from essentially anything that affects our circulation and trauma. So pinched nerves in your back or damage to the nerves directly, or even medications oftentimes cause peripheral neuropathy.
And just how do y'all treat that certain neuropathy?
Yeah. So at New Promise Neuropathy, we're really excited. We're out in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're in Frisco, we're in Denton, we're in the North Fort Worth area in Keller and Arlington. We're really excited to have our new clinics in Weatherford and Las Colinas, and then we're out here in our wonderful city of Tyler just recently. We specialize in regenerating nerves, and so we use a healing treatment that's backed up by evidence-based medicine and research that is actually termed the combination electroanalgesia treatment or the combination electrochemical treatment. So this is a combination of a very sophisticated medical device that has electrofrequency and a local anesthetic that actually calms the nerves. And it's been actually shown that it regenerates nerves and wakes up our bad nerves and actually grows new nerves. We know now through so much research in the past in Germany and Italy and different scientists and physicians that our nerves have an innate ability to heal themselves. So nerves can actually heal, both cognitively and mentally, but also through physical skills. And so this treatment really just is like a workout essentially, and amplifies the body's own regenerative capabilities and actually regenerates and grows new nerves. So the patient's pain that I was discussing gets alleviated. Their feeling comes back, which is something that we don't treat very often today in medicine. We give medications that just essentially block the pain signals, and sometimes that adds and amplifies our numbness and balance and all those other symptoms of peripheral neuropathy that we were talking about. So all these symptoms improve, including the patient's numbness. Their sensation comes back, their balance improves, their strength improves, and oftentimes skin and rashes and ulcers and wounds are also improving.
And you said it was kind of like a workout. What kind of things do they do to help those nerves?
It's all the device. So the electrofrequency device it's where it's at. So we know our nerves work through electricity. Our nerve signals, so our body has a plumbing side, which is our cardiovascular effects, and then our nerves have, again, every single time we look at each other and move and talk and we have motor skills, our movement and balance and sensation, our nerves are shooting electricity, just like an electrical wire. So if we try to actually deliver that energy to the body, our skin is too sensitive and we can't tolerate it. So frequency is where it was at. And back in, like I was saying, in Germany and Italy, scientists utilized frequency, which is a lot more harmonious to our body, and we can use high frequency to penetrate deep into the nerves and actually work out the nerve cells. So the nerve cells are going through a healthy metabolic workout with these devices. And then on top of that, we're delivering the harmonious electrical signals that our nerves have. So we're delivering exactly the same signals that our nerves have, and it's called nerve modulation. And hence, you're working out the nerves and actually growing new nerves.
And that's crazy right there, thinking about that. Are y'all accepting any new patients?
Absolutely. So we're really, we really try to blend evidence-based medicine, like I was saying, with patient-centric, compassionate care. And our staff are amazing. You're able to be seen and diagnosed the same day and treated the same day with our staff. And so again, out here in Tyler, as well as the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and we do all of the, verification and eligibility and credentialing for insurances and everything else. And then we're able to treat you the same day. Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Dr. A, for coming out here.
Absolutely.
So if you want more information on New Promise, go to the website right here on your screen.